The city hummed with a quiet energy, skyscrapers kissed the clouds. Below, life unfolded in a symphony of motion. People hurried through neon-lit streets, cherry blossoms swirled in the gentle breeze, but beneath this serene surface, secrets whispered. The city held its breath, waiting for the stories about to be written. Destiny had a plan, two souls on a collision course. The clock ticked, counting down to their encounter. The city held its secrets close, a silent observer to the drama about to unfold.
Hiroshi Nakamura woke at precisely 6 a.m. His life was a study in order and precision. His apartment, a testament to minimalist design. He moved through his morning routine with practiced ease, a quick breakfast, a perfectly tailored suit. He was the epitome of corporate success. Young, handsome, and untouchable. But behind his cool facade, Hiroshi yearned for more. A life less ordinary, a spark to ignite his soul. He felt like a cog in a machine, his days blurring into an endless cycle of meetings and deadlines. He longed to break free, to feel truly alive.
Miyu Tanaka was a whirlwind of energy, a burst of color in a monochrome world. Unlike Hiroshi, her life was anything but ordinary. She was a spy, following in her family's footsteps, but she brought her own unique flair to the profession. She was playful, mischievous, a master of disguise. For Miyu, life was a game, a thrilling adventure. She approached every mission with a twinkle in her eye and a mischievous grin. She believed in embracing the unexpected, in finding joy in the chaos. She was a free spirit, dancing to the rhythm of her own heart.
Fate, it seemed, had a plan for Hiroshi and Miyu, their paths destined to intersect in the most unexpected of ways.
He seeking an escape from his mundane routine.
She on a mission, her eyes sharp, her senses alert.
Their worlds, polar opposites, were about to collide. The stage was set for a chance meeting, a spark of connection in the heart of the city. Neither of them could have predicted the way their lives were about to intertwine. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. The little cafe buzzed with the murmur of conversations and the clatter of cups. It was a haven of warmth and light in the heart of the bustling city.
Hiroshi found himself drawn to the cafe's comforting ambiance. He was a creature of habit, even in his search for something more.
He ordered his usual black coffee and settled into a corner table, his eyes scanning the pages of a book. Miyu, disguised as an unassuming office worker, was on a mission. Her target, a man seated at a table near Hiroshi. She pretended to read a file, her eyes darting around, taking in every detail.
Softly to herself, "Focus, Miyu, focus."
Her gaze fell on Hiroshi, his brow furrowed in concentration as he read his book. Something about his intense focus intrigued her. Perhaps it was the way his fingers gently turned the pages, or the way his eyes seemed to hold a hint of melancholy. Whatever it was, she couldn't help but steal another glance. Hiroshi felt a gaze upon him. He looked up from his book, his eyes meeting Miyu's.
Thinking, do I know her from somewhere?
She quickly averted her gaze, pretending to be engrossed in her file. He couldn't shake the feeling that he had seen her before, but he dismissed it as a trick of his mind. He returned to his book, but his concentration was broken. The woman's enigmatic gaze lingered in his mind. He found himself stealing glances in her direction, his curiosity piqued. Unaware of the effect she had on Hiroshi, Miyu continued her surveillance. She was a shadow, blending seamlessly into the background. Her senses were heightened, every fiber of her being focused on her target.
Thinking, "Stay sharp, don't lose sight of him."
But a part of her, a small, insistent part, couldn't forget the man with the searching eyes. His quiet intensity drew her in, a stark contrast to the thrill of her mission. She was a spy, trained to observe and analyze, and she sensed a depth in him, a story waiting to be unraveled. As the day faded and the city lights began to twinkle, Hiroshi and Miyu found themselves drawn back to their own lives. He to his world of order and predictability. She to her world of shadows and secrets. But something had shifted.
I'm thinking, why can't I get her out of my mind?
Thinking, there's something about him, something different.
Their chance encounter, brief as it was, had left an undeniable mark. A spark of curiosity, a hint of destiny's plan. They were strangers, their lives worlds apart. But the City of Whispers had a way of bringing souls together. Their story was just beginning.